All right, we are live and it is Saturday, the 5th. So, welcome everyone to everything here. I'm just gonna hop into the chat, and today we have some exciting news. We have uh, some new announcements, a progress update, and I think there's something else on the agenda, which is my birthday. It's not actually my birthday, but it's Captain Bob's birthday half a month ago, and it's I think it would be super exciting to celebrate. So I don't have any cake or anything like that, but I think it would be really fun to figure it out. So how is my Wi-Fi? It looks good on the little preview thing I see right here, but also yesterday I tried to listen to like a Twitch stream and it just like glitched out the entire time. So let me know if the Wi-Fi is awful. In fact, I'll even put it in the chat. And then I can pull out my auxiliary Wi-Fi unit if I need to. My little dongle thing. I already forgot what I was talking about. So it's Captain Bob's birthday, so that's super exciting. I'm going to actually check with someone to see if it's all right. It looks like it's glitching out just a little bit, so okay. I think I think it looks good. It says excellent connection, so we're just gonna assume that's good and hope for the best. So, as for Captain Bob's birthday, I have it on my calendar. I forgot which day it was. I believe January 21st, I want to say. It was Sunday, January 16th. Yeah. Sunday, January 16th was Captain Bob, the YouTube channel's birthday. So, that's always something exciting. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I've enjoyed so much of it. It's really been exciting to have. So, I'm going to switch this over to that. Does anyone have any fun questions? Feel free to ask them over here, and I'll get right to answering them. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. If you don't, then I guess you can't put them in the chat because you don't have them. So 3 years and counting. It's been a great 3 years. If we go from like the beginning of time all the way over here, we can see that so much has happened. We went from the first video, I'm building a CNC milled simulator with laser cut panels and soldering everything up. It's really awesome. It looks like I have Massimo Faulkner, and Isaac Sundman. So hello, both of you. Welcome to the stream. I hope all of you are having a great day. We have our first question. How much did the flight simulator cost? I can't remember if I made... We'll see. But I don't like... I'm not hiding it or anything. It's costed... This current version is costed... I want to say $300. But that's because it's not populated. It costed $10 for the little panel sheet. It's a huge sheet, costs $10 because it's super cheap. I'll upgrade later to like a plastic or plexiglass. So the panel, super cheap. And then the backing panel is basically $100 a sheet, more or less. And then I used about 2 of those sheets. For the front, I used $50. So it's about $300 to $500 right now, so far, spent on just the Cessna 172 version 3. But I think somewhere on my website, and I can shift over to that. Why is it up here? That's strange. Somewhere on my website over here, it says differently. There we go. That makes my life easier. I can't tell where it snaps to. Oh well, that's probably decent. What am I dragging right now? Ah, that makes sense. .com/Cessna 172 project. I'll open my chat thing. Right here, this link, why won't it let me sign in? That's a little strange. But okay, sorry, I gotta pull up the chat separately, which is a little strange. But basically, I think I have a public spreadsheet. I'm gonna go through. Oh, it is public. It's on the GitHub. It takes a little bit of digging to find, but this is a public file. Anyone has access to it. But if you go to the GitHub, there's a spreadsheet in the README, and then under spend log, this is every single expense. It's not actually perfectly up to date, but it's everything I've ever spent money on the simulator. I believe since like 4 years ago. Yeah, the first date was 2017, I think 5 years ago or something. But you can see me buying little toggle switches and buying little USB hubs and ignition keys and wheels and plywood and tools. And this totals up to 4,830 over 5 years. So that is, I'm gonna check this. Actually, it's Excel or Google Sheets equals this divided by 5. So it's like $1,000 a year almost. That's how much I spent on the simulator. That includes like hardware, like the honeycomb yoke. It includes expensive computer parts. It includes. This included like a licensing fee to be able to reproduce something, filament. So if you're just gonna buy the stuff you need for the simulator, it'll cost like a lot less than it takes if you're developing a simulator, I think, if you make mistakes. And I think it doesn't cost like too much. A lot of these could be avoided if I knew what I was gonna do with them. Like, I think I had to buy these sliding potentiometers twice, using these pipes, so that would have been like $20. So it's interesting. If I didn't burn up my Arduino, I would have saved $15. So it can add up quickly if you let it, and I feel like the first few years I really did let it add up quickly. And then I feel like lately most of my stuff is more justified. So that's a super long answer to your super short question. Sorry about that. But yes. All right. Do we have any more questions? There's this little manage moderators button. That's really cool. I guess it's time to go on to the next item on my agenda. There we go. Now if it'll just let me, that would be perfect. It really does not. There we go. That's perfect. So if we go to main camera, there we go. We have some more things on the agenda. Super excited. Twitch streaming. This is something that I've just started doing. So yeah, Twitch streaming is something I just started. If you go over to, I should make a short link. CaptainBobSim.com/Twitch maybe eventually will work. But if you go over to twitch.tv/CaptainBobSim, or just type in Captain and Bob Sim here. Do I pop up when you type in Captain Bob? Let's see. Nope. But if you type in Sim later, it shows me. Maybe. Yeah, here. Way down here. But I just started. If you go over here, and there we go. I basically do like little development streams. I have my AirPods right here. That's fun. But basically, I call it Tinker Time. So this is a new thing I'm trying. Every day at 7 o'clock, I log on to a live stream and I do Tinker Time. It's where I spend an hour and just kind of like work with things, solve problems, work with code, try to get like little tiny projects working. Sometimes I'll work on the simulator, sometimes I'll work on MobiFly. You can see right here, I think I'm working with 7-segment displays. It's a really cool thing that I'm starting to do, and I hope that it can be something fun to figure out. So yeah, tune on to Twitch, and it should be super fun. I should be able to. You can tune in if you can. If you can't, that is unfortunate. And Massimo says, compared to other flight simulators, that's really inexpensive. Yeah, it's crazy to think that a lot of your cost can just be like like a few things. So like a lot of simulators, I believe, will have some of the Logitech tech gauges, and those cost $100 each. You're like crazy. So if it's like $100 a gauge and you have 15 gauges, like for the Cessna, that's $1,500. That's already 5 times more than I've spent so far, and you're not even finished. Plug something in. I'm gonna switch to this Wi-Fi signal. Let's make sure it's through USB-C. Ah. Sorry about the buffering. Oh, apparently it was not. Attempting to reconnect. Is it connected now? Maybe. Okay, excellent connection. So sorry. Hopefully it wasn't too awful. But there we go. So I was just talking about Twitch streams. Every time my like little window freezes, I freak out. But I was just talking about Twitch streams. I'm starting up Twitch streaming. Look up Captain Bob Sim at Twitch, and you should find it. It's just a little time to work on things. Like the latest thing I've been working on has been just a little tiny Arduino project right here. And it's super fun because I can just like sit for an hour and get things done, figure it out. So that's what I've been doing lately. This little Arduino project. It's actually a camera slider. Should have gotten it out of my trunk. It's in my car right now, or the car. It's not mine. And then you use a little rotary encoder to change what speed it is, and then with the little speed knob, you can start and stop it with the click of a button. So that is what I'm trying to code up right now. It's kind of cool because I've never really coded with Arduino, and it's a really fun experience to learn. So, yeah, it looks like this is really not going so well. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to hide something on this. I just like to use the ad blocker to block the little number that says how many people are viewing. There we go. There we go. Then I can't tell how many people are viewing, and I don't get stressed, which is which is funny. I want the people viewing to dictate how excited I am. But if we look over here, where was I? Before I got so rudely distracted. I guess it would be really great to show you off some progress. So here's the Cessna 172 project start page. I just added this little slider. It's kind of an updated slider I had down here that showed you the comparison of the two simulators. This one, you can see it's like kind of lines up all right, but you can see there's like errors right here. This isn't aligned, and then you can kind of feel like some things are off a little bit. Like the key position is great, switch position is actually pretty okay, but you can see that there's just a lot of gaps right here because I used the wrong simulator. I used the wrong model. So, oh, and yeah, here's the little prototype. It's so cute. But the updated version right here has everything, and it looks a lot better. Like, everything looks like it lines up. You can see let's see, how's my... It would have more than 6 issues for sure, but it would be so helpful to just like organize everything. It looks like it's not a smooth stream. I'm really sorry about that, and I don't have a way to change that for you. Let's see. Yeah, the live is... Let me see something. I think... Huh. This is interesting. I'm gonna tweak the settings really quick. I can't really... Someone suggested switching over to Twitch. Maybe we could do that. I think it'll be basically the same on Twitch though. I think it has a similar kind of vibe. Maybe I'll finish up showing you everything, and then the recording will be posted, and that should be good. Sorry it's so disruptive. But how much is it breaking up? It is pretty bad. It's so weird though. Let's see. Live for 2 minutes. That's good. All right. I'm going to just for the like recording, I guess. I don't know. This is tricky though. I think it'll do the exact thing on Twitch. So I think I'll just show you the progress real quick with our life and maybe go to Twitch, see if that fixes it. So the progress report over here, I'm wear shield, and then that's all fun. But basically working more on this, working on the manufacturing model. That works. I'll have a kind of after party in the Discord. I call it that. Back from when I did like, it's showing, it's like disconnecting every few seconds. All right. So let's make the switch.